We're here straightway at the Feast of Tabernacles, and I can tell you one thing, and I'm glad that it is the Feast of Tabernacles, and that I have not wasted my time to sit and watch a so-called staged event called the presidential debate. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, and don't get me wrong, I don't think that any of them are any good whatsoever at all. But there's a third-party candidate by the name of Gary Johnson, at least I think that is his name, that's on the independent ticket. Why is it that these third-party candidates are never allowed to these presidential debates? If you go back into my archive and look at some of my YouTube videos, you'll see that Barack Hussein Obama and Mitt Romney, neither one of them are different from each other whatsoever at all. And I'm going to tell all you American people out there something, as well as myself and everybody else. The problem we have in this country is a debt crisis. And most of us, if you don't have no money, then you don't have any debt crisis. But it is going to affect you, and it's affecting everybody all the way across the board. You get on these TV programs and stuff, and you listen on these YouTube videos and stuff, you hear people talking about the crash of 2008. That didn't affect you and I, because we ain't got no money. It affected a lot of people whose money, fiat currency, electronic fiat currency and money, electronic money that went up in the thin air. You know what I mean? Because it was a market collapse. It had nothing to do with things going to the level of like the Great Depression. I just got finished talking with Brother Brian from Atlanta here, and him and I was talking. We're going to have Brother Brian on Blog Talk tomorrow night because he's out there in this area, and he deals with the situation of homes and moving stuff around. He can see exactly what's going on, exactly what I've been trying to tell you people. They're trying to sell to us that the auto industry is booming and is coming back. And, people are actually benefiting from his auto industry. Now, my question to you, I like to know who are these people that is booming from the benefit of the auto industry coming back. I want you to chime in on this video because I don't believe it one bit. I don't believe it one bit at all. We're finished as a country. How many times that we have to have somebody to stand up in front of us to actually tell us what it is? I guess I can go this route. Why is it that people who tell us the truth and the facts are despised and hated? Why? Why do you hate people who tell the truth? And why do you despise people for telling you the truth? I mean, the facts are the facts are the facts. Obama and Romney, ain't nothing going to change. It makes no difference who's in office. The national debt is going to continue to keep being expanded. You're going to continue to keep watching your prices, your food prices soar. You're going to continue to keep watching the purchasing power of your dollar devalue again and again and again. You're going to watch more American people in prison. And you might as well get ready because your government is going to fire upon you. They're going to start making trumped up charges. They're going to start firing upon you. They're going to start locking you up without due process. They don't care. They flat out don't care. And let me give a piece of advice to y'all out there. The government is hurting. And when the government is hurting, the governments or those states tell the police you need to get out and write more tickets. And you don't want to help out the government or the states no more than what they've already helped themselves out to. So discipline yourself to slow down in your vehicle. Slow down. Nobody's in that kind of hurry. You will still be there. And you'll get there maybe a little bit late, but at least you will arrive there safely. And at least you won't have to pay like in the great state of Tennessee. If you get pulled over by old Smokey, you got to come out of your pocket to the tune of $250 for one ticket. Then you get points on your license, and because the state and the insurance companies are in cahoots with each other, then you get points on your insurance. And then that goes up. You see, let me put it like this. Unless you paid a car note, insurance, put gas in the vehicle, a house note or rent, light bill, phone bill. Are you folks listening to me? And you've done this on a consistent basis. In other words, you're raising a family. Most of us who live in places to where you have really no financial obligation. You don't have to pay a car note. You don't have to pay a light bill. You don't have to pay a phone bill. You don't have to pay for any food. You're mostly living off of somebody else. You don't understand what it means to be disciplined enough to not waste money. But I tell you what, I think that even if you are living with someone, I give an example. Children have it really, really good right now because they don't have to get out there because parents are hitting it and providing it for them. So the children, they get up every morning, wake up every morning, not even worrying about where the meal is going to come from, or if they're going to have a roof over their head or not. They don't. And children, they're not trying to keep up with the Joneses or anything. They're just, hey, they can roll with the punches no matter what environment the parents are in. As long as the children have their parents there, they're fine. Man, I tell you, I am watching the devil deceive the minds of the people on an unprecedented scale. Let me give y'all some good advice. Don't waste your time watching these presidential debates because all it is a waste of time. What you should do is try to get on here and find some type of winter home gardening teachings that somebody's doing by video to showing you what you need to plant this winter and things you need to do in order to help curb the food bill that you have. That's what you really, really, truly need to do. You need to start thinking simple. The handwriting is already on the wall. And I understand, I'll say it again, most people don't understand the handwriting because we're not out there paying these bills. Jobs are being cut and going to continue to keep cutting. If you watch the video that I had up here some time ago, and let me see what it was. I put up a video the other day, and I think it says, where are your taxpayer, it says, must see, where do your tax dollars go? That's a must see video right there because it's all to fund the war machine. I hope you can wake up. You know the one thing that we need more than anything in this life? We need a deep appreciation for our fellow man, brother and sister, and a sincere love for them, especially the ones who correct us and reprove us and rebuke us and love us enough to tell the truth in spite of ourselves.